Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, that's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energy. Oh my goodness, wasn't the speech on the floor of Congress by Rachel Proudy? Holy crumbs, from Missouri. Absolutely, really, really powerful. Gosh, these women are absolutely bringing it. You blokes in Congress, you could learn an important lesson from these young, what are they, Generation X women? Absolutely, young Generation X, because I'm Generation X, but I'm an old Generation X. But boy, oh boy, these women are so incredibly powerful. They need to be front and center. Okay, what I want to do first of all is just saying what is happening in LA and spreading to the rest of the United States. Whatever you do, record everything and remain peaceful. Just be aware, stay safe, stay peaceful. And I am getting the vision that if you feel in any way threatened, to fold up your first of all, know all your rights and film everything and send the film to somebody else while you're filming it. But if you in any way feel threatened, fold up your protest sign and put it down your shirt, because rubber and plastic bullets can be really, really dangerous. I did the reading earlier, can be really, really dangerous. And apparently the Marines have been called out against the Constitution. Walks like a duck, talks like a duck, and journalists are being targeted. So because those in the regime are wanting to control the narrative, so just be aware of that. A lot of the footage that's coming out at the moment is from old protests, 2020 and earlier. From the Black Lives Matter, from the, I can't even remember what the 2020 protests were about. There's old footage that's been shown on stations such as Fox, AON, or whatever else, because they are trying to control the narrative and make it appear like the protesters are being violent, but they're not. But what I want to have a look at came to my attention. Entertainment only. Hopefully I'm getting past the censors today. Oh, great live yesterday with Gary and David. Goodness me, it's just so lovely to hang out with like-minded tribe. Absolute huge admiration for them and all the other genuine light workers that are out there, because we understand that diversity is our strength. Every single one of us brings something different to the table. We are here and we are operating, and all you guys have guides too. Chat to them, absolutely. Chat to them. Trust your instinct with them. Invite them in, but just know that once they're in, they're in. There's no closing that door again. But yeah, we fully are aware that our strengths and the strength of light and love is in the diversity that we bring to the table. So absolute credit to them, credit to the twins, credit to all the other light workers that are out there doing a great job holding the line and sharing the message. Okay, what I want to have a look at, one of my gorgeous viewers contacted me via email and asked me, well, what's happening in Montana? And I went, Montana? I don't know what's happening in Montana. Turns out that Peter Thiel, Shady Vance, and a few others are having a meeting in Montana at a place called Pause Up. Apparently, it's a luxury resort ranch, also owned by somebody of the surname of Thiel, but apparently I can't find any relation linked to Peter Thiel, the Vance backer. However, it's not a very common name outside of Germany, and especially not in that area of the US. So I gather the airspace over Butte Airport has been restricted today. Look to see where Butte Airport was in relation to Pause Up, and it's not far away. Shady was theoretically supposed to be going to Montana to attend some sort of evangelical, happy clappy session, which he has cancelled. But there's some strange stuff going on here. Now, I gather Fleon, and if you're wondering who Fleon is, also known as Spaceboy, also known as the soon-to-be ex-CEO of Tesla, and we use these nicknames and code names to bypass the YouTube censors, just letting you know. So if you wonder why we use nicknames, that's the reason we do. Had been in Montana, I believe, late last week. Flew in. He was there for a conference, was there for a couple of hours and left again. But as I shuffled and split the deck, and I'm using my mystical manga, I don't have the box for it, but it's mystical, Manga. So if you like the deck, rewind and write it down. There is something here about strategy to, if I say, here's the crown, take the crown, that they're trying to keep with that Queen of Cups under wraps. This is the alternate this is the shadow government. This is the shadow government with the Five of Swords. The betrayal, the deceit, the walking away from the deceitful one, the one that thinks they've got it all in the bag. But this can also be betrayal of the deceitful one. So this is about, I did a reading on it last week, I think, about what's Shady up to. This is what Shady's up to. Taking out the felon, the orange twerp, and stepping up into top dog role. So, boy oh boy, is this what this is about? Is this, pardon me, that was my tummy rumbling. It must be lunchtime. Come on down, let's have a look. Is this what this is about? The Knight of Wands. The volatile messaging being brought forward can also be a message, an inflammatory message brought forward. But this knight is not charging forward, this Knight of Wands. It is a yes card, but it's more about a planning card. Oh, thank you. It just reminded me that wands mean plans. They mean planning, they mean passion, plans, communications or messaging, and careers. So this is a plan being brought forward. So it's not out in full view as of yet. If it was full view, it would be the King of Wands. So yeah, this is behind the scenes planning taking place. The hidden agenda. Absolutely. We know that those behind Shady, those behind the scenes, and I'm talking about the tech bros. So I did a reading ages ago. If you put carpetbagger into the search engine, you'll find it. This is a clash between the carpetbaggers, the tech bros, and the old money. The old money support the felon. Carpetbaggers support Shady. And this is the hidden agenda, the Project 2025 agenda was always who put Shady in the top dog position. So, yeah, this is what's happening. There's a meeting going down in Montana. Possibly very at Pause Up, and when someone mentioned Pause Up, I went, hang on, that sounds like a pet rescue place, but it's not. It's a luxury resort in an isolated area owned by somebody with the surname of Teal in Montana. The hidden agenda, absolutely. The energy they're stewing in is waiting to reap the harvest. With that Seven of Pentacles. In the past, we've got the false victory. They knew that the only way to get in through the door was the orange twerp, because Shady doesn't have the charisma. In fact, he's quite despised. The false victory in the past. that put Shady in this number 2 position. And we know that Shady was not the felon's choice. We know. I always got he wanted Lara. And if you're wondering why Lara trumped, because she is in charge of the money of the Republican committee, all the money. She's the money gal, the one that diverted the money away from the Republican candidates into the twerps bank accounts. And it was a keep it in the family because Lara is Eric's wife. So we know that he wanted, well, I know, I always got that he wanted Lara. So, yeah, the false victory in the past to get Shady next to the crown. Right. The Four of Cups, interesting card. The energy hanging over them at the moment is somebody is not liking what they are being told to do, emotionally not liking what they then have to do as their next step. So I think Shady's up there getting instruction. He's not liking it. Okay, let's see where it goes. The immediate future is the Queen of Swords. Again, queens for me are internal doing, internal action, and kings are external. So the immediate future is the internal strategy, plotting out the internal strategy. Externally, the Strength card, taming the orange beast and then moving forward in strength. Internally, a whistleblower with the Page of Swords. So this could also be going from the image alone, because my guides tell me to use certain decks due to the imagery. This could be the overstep of the orange twerp calling out the military. And then the Page of Swords internally playing into their strategy, where they're then going to bring forward some sort of messaging. Ace of Wands. Absolutely. This is their plan. They're planning, and the plan, this is the plan. And if you have a look at the flames there, they look awfully ghoulish. So this is the new plan coming forth. Six of Pentacles to seize control. Moneyed ones behind the scenes to seize control. Is that them being restricted, or is that restricting? And then we've got the Ace of Coins. So is this what they're plotting? Yes. To seize control. Oh, and it's just absolute nightmare situation. 3 aces. I don't know whether they're going to be able to pull it off. Oh, okay. Nightmare situation where their strategy is to seize the crown from the King of Pentacles and take control, the Emperor card. This is what they are planning. To appear more moderate, but with the Hermit, so we've got Temperance, 3 major arcana, Temperance and the Hermit. To appear more moderate, but they might find themselves isolated as a lot of information comes forward. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yep, this is going to be the battle. And I won't say the battle of titans, because that makes them sound both sides to be on good guys or powerful. But yeah, this is icky. This is icky, icky, icky. So will they succeed? So yes, their plan is, who's that? Their plan is to seize the crown, Five of Swords, by deceitful means. Oh, yep. Eight of Swords, restrict. Will they get away with it? Will they get away with it? Ace of Coins, big opportunity being presented here for them. Page of Cups, striking out from left field unexpectedly. Will they get away with it? That's their plan. It's what they've been working towards with the Eight of Pentacles at the base here. In the past, we've got the Four of Swords, the leader in retreat, so taking down the orange felon, crowning this reading, packing up the swords of truth and moving forward, action being taken. Do not be surprised if he's 25th amended. The magician, the manipulators behind the scenes, externally, Eight of Cups again, and moving on, being forced to move on externally, internally. The Seven of Wands, taking defense from a higher ground. But the hopes and fears, Ten of Swords, is that taking out the felon or is that not working for them? The Star, the Hierophant, and absconded in the White House, but followed by a Tower moment. Tower moment and stop, and their legacy with that Ten of Cups is going to be fully exposed with the Judgment card. Oh boy. We've got the King of Swords on the foundation, the restriction, but we've got the voter manipulation. They're going to find themselves out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the vote flip, which is the Six of Pentacles, and then we've got something in the past. Information about something in the past is going to come forward, and it may very well be election interference, which makes Shady also ineligible. But yeah, I do feel that's what they're plotting at the moment, is to take down the orange twerp and put Shady in his place. However, I've often said I don't see Shady as president, and if he is, it'll be for a nanosecond. So show me how this is. Oh boy. So while there is just confusion with all that is going on, is Shady going to be president? Is Shady going to be president? And if so, for any length of time, how's it going to work out putting Shady up as president? It's what they're plotting. Judgment. How's it going to work out? A collective awakening. Absolutely. A collective awakening, call to arms, a judgment moment for them where they're going to be judged for this, or Shady's going to be judged. Page of Wands, information is going to be brought forward about, at the base there, the Six of Cups, about the gift that was handed in the past. Thigh deep in the swamp, carrying the two swords in the past. Time to open the eyes, but it's in the past. Again, we've got that walking away, emotional abandonment is what I'm getting here. Having to defend their position. So I think they're gonna try it, but they're gonna be hard pressed to defend it, because here's the voter in the external position, the voter. Internally, this King of Cups, whoever this is, internally, the King of Cups. Hopes and fears, the King of Pentacles in the hopes and fears. We've got this taking control with the Emperor and the outcome. We've got the Temperance card again. And we've got the Hermit, 3 major arcana. Something is it's going to be investigated. And then we've got the Queen of Swords, which is my Harris card. The King of Cups is my biting card. The Queen of Swords is the Harris card. The investigation that's going to take place. We've got here the delusion and confusion and the smoke and mirrors and the poor choices and the hidden agenda. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles, the end of whatever this is. As we've got the Knight of Coins, the mercenary coming forward, the mercenary being taken out. Oh, it's going to get another 10, so it's 3 10s so far on the bottom itself. The 10 of Pentacles, the burden, heavy burden that's going to bring something to an end. The 9 of Pentacles, the guardrails, 4 of Swords, the force to retreat. As big information comes out with that Ace of Pentacles, that is going to change everything. I could keep going with the story. Celebration, as this King of Wands steps forward with information, a harsh truth with the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, volatile information with the Knight of Wands about the false victory with that Six of Wands, partnerships and agreements that were done with the Lover's card, secret deals done behind the scenes, and the Ace of Swords. I mean, it keeps going. If I keep going, we've got the Six of Swords, packing up the truth and moving forward. Something the Knight of Cups, the offer coming forward in regards to the steal that is being exposed with that Seven of Swords. The Minor Arcana Death card that brings about an emotional ending. We've got the vote flipping here with the Six of Pentacles. We've got the not liking what's on offer with the Four of Cups. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is about work going on behind the scenes, but it's also my money trail or voter trail, looking into the votes. We've got the Military with the Chariot, and we've got the Death card, significant ending, new beginning. Whistleblowers are going to come out to spill the secrets about those that found themselves in the White House. Is it going to work? Maybe, briefly. Is it going to stick? Not going to stick. Oh, so yes, Montana. Who would have thought? If Shady is made president, it will literally be the false victory of the Emperor. They're going to try and they're plotting. I'm just going to say they're plotting about the strategy going forward, given the current situation. There is no love lost amongst them. And I'm just going to say, I'm just going to repeat it again. The only way to destroy a cult is from within. So the only way to take out the MAGA cult was to let them at it. Let the orange twerp show his true colours. I'm just going to stay on the sidelines. Let it unfold. Call your reps, do your peaceful rallies, but stay on the sidelines because they are going to tear each other apart from within. Just look at the big picture. Know that we are halfway through the cesspool of the swamp. We're halfway through. It is as far to go back as it is to go forward, so we might as well go forward and decide what you want your community, your tribe, your country, your state to look like when we pop out the other end, because it's pretty much like a champagne bottle that's been shook up. We're reaching the point where the cork's just about to blow. My guides are telling me 3 months, the cork will be off and we'll be in the stage of trying to catch it all. Okay, we'll see how we go. Love to you all. Take care, stay safe. Thinking of you, the world. Just know that the world is watching. You're not in this alone. Catch you shortly.